When I turned 70, I wasn't looking for advice. I thought I'd heard it all over the years, from books filled with lessons from history, from sermons spoken in quiet churches, from friends who meant well, even from strangers passing by with stories of their own. But one quiet conversation with a stranger in a park shifted something inside me. It changed the way I saw my time, the way I carried my regrets, and the way I found peace in the stillness of life. I had spent my entire life chasing something I couldn't always name: purpose, success, meaning, raising a family, putting food on the table, falling down, getting back up, building something out of nothing, watching dreams fade while new ones quietly appeared. There were moments filled with joy and others heavy with sorrow. But at 70, when the noise of ambition faded, I found myself in a different rhythm. The days stretched longer, the nights became quieter, and the silence began to ask me questions I hadn't answered before. Often I would sit on an old wooden bench in the park, watching people pass, children laugh, leaves rustle in the wind. I wasn't searching for anything. At least, I didn't think I was. I just wanted to feel life moving around me, as if time itself was brushing gently past my shoulders. One quiet afternoon, as the breeze moved softly through the trees, a man older than me, perhaps in his 80s, sat beside me. He didn't say much at first. He just looked at me with kind eyes. Eyes that had clearly seen more seasons than mine. And then he said something simple. "You look like you're searching for something." I didn't answer right away, because in that moment, I wasn't sure what I was feeling. But somehow, he knew. He saw something in me, a quiet restlessness. So I just nodded, and that was enough for him to continue. "Son," he said softly, like he'd known me all his life, "the key to peace is not in doing more, it's in letting go. There comes a time in every man's life when he must stop fixing everything, stop carrying the weight of old battles, stop rewriting the chapters that are already behind him. Just sit with life as it is, as imperfect and incomplete as it may be. Make peace with the parts that never found their ending." He paused, looked into my eyes, and smiled gently. "Let the wind carry the rest." That one sentence, "let the wind carry the rest," it did something to me. It reached into the corners of my soul I didn't even know were clenched. I went home that evening lighter, not because the world had changed, but because I had changed. I no longer felt the pressure to explain everything, or to finish every story the way I once planned. I began to see life through a softer lens. I started waking up early not to conquer the day, but to watch the sky shift from dark to light, to listen to the birds, to feel the breeze on my skin, and just breathe. I forgave more, not because people always deserved it, but because I needed to be free. I expected less, and in return, I found more peace, more gratitude, more presence in the now. And for the first time in what felt like forever, I didn't feel like I had to be anything more than who I already was. That was freedom. That was enough. So if you're listening right now, whether you're 17 trying to find your path, or 70 wondering what's left to live for, here's what I learned late, but not too late. Let go of the need to fix everything. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't need to carry it all on your back. Be at peace with the unfinished, with the messy middle, with the stories that never found closure, and let the wind carry the rest. That, my friend, is the best advice I ever received at 70. Simple, quiet, powerful. And it came from a stranger, sitting beside me in a park, on a day I'll never forget. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs peace today. Maybe they've been carrying too much. Maybe they've forgotten how to breathe. And if you're on your own journey of wisdom, don't forget to subscribe for more reflections like this, because sometimes the smallest words in the quietest moments can lead to the biggest change in your life.